Chat, come up with a name as per the usual. Come up with a name. This person's using the Celebrant skull. Also, I have no clue what I want to do looks-wise. Maybe we'll just go with the base template, because, like, fuck it. Let's go with... I feel like we go with, like, Night Folk and stuff. Usually. Let's go with Night Seeker. Or Truth Seeker over here. Sands? Sands Celebrant. Good enough for you, good enough for me. We're going with it. We're sticking with it. This is the plan. We're just committing. Fuck it, we bowl. What bosses are we going to do today, though? That's the real question. Who are we feeling, chat? Who are we feeling?
The fallen leaves.
Okay, yeah, fallen leaves. We got you, we got you. Get my handy dandy ER tool out. There we go. I know, we did do a lot yesterday. Which, I mean, that run still ended pre 4 hours, so it's not the worst. Celebrant skull. There we go. What does this require is the real question. Oh, that's just Erratigans. Easy. Easy peasy. Closing the ER tool. Where's my mouse? There it is. It's closed. That's a big old bonk. Alright. I'm liking it. Who didn't I fight yesterday? I mean, there's still plenty of DLC bosses that we haven't fought. We fought Mesmer a couple times now. We could probably give him a little break. Midra we've done a couple times, actually, so we can give him a break. This is a big hammer. We could do somebody else in the DLC. We have done Rolana. We've done Melania a couple times, too, so we can give her a break. Maybe some DLC bosses. Bale, yeah. Actually, you know what? I have been wanting to fight Bale, and we have a big weapon. Okay, Bale and who else, chat? Also, I'll run towards Kala here, and I'll see if this is smithing or what. Does this have a slot? We can imbue this, seems like. Wasn't Dredge yesterday, or did you miss a day? Dredge was also yesterday. We finished Dredge completely, Sinus. Right, you may have gone to sleep before. So we finished Dredge completely. It's not a very long game. We got multiple endings as well, because it saves the game right before you finish. Or right before you, like, commit to an ending, I guess. So you can, like, still do side quests and stuff if you want to do whatever. We finished. Good game. Good game. 8 out of 10, for sure. Thank you for the congrats. It's very fun. And right now, it may still be on sale. You guys can do ! Steam space Dredge. I think that should pull up the game. Or, I mean, just check on Steam too. But, you can check. That command gets sent. Which command? The Steam one? Holy shit. Etho, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Also, yeah, Floopy, ! Grace. Well, welcome in, peeps. Welcome in. Playing some Expedition 33. Ooh. How's that game? Hope your stream went well. Hope you're doing well. If you have to raid and run, I understand. You're in the part of the world where it's way too late for you. Potentially. As far as I know. We're just doing a weapon run. We just started, as you can see. Deciding what bosses we want to do, because we've opened up these runs to being able to do any Remembrance boss, as long as we port over there. Here's Greybeard Stain Stallers is going to take you 100 hours to finish. I mean, that's fair. At least you're taking your time with it. And if you're enjoying it, you're enjoying it. I know nothing about Clair Obscur other than it's turn-based, but not like boring turn-based, if you want to phrase it that way. I do want to play it eventually, so I don't want any spoilers and stuff. Just so many things came out, you know, in a short amount of time. And I like spacing things out if I can. Wait, I put everything except for the haunts. There we go. Fairies are actually insane to land sometimes. Really interesting. How is it lore-wise, though? Is it very, like, lore-heavy and intriguing lore, like stuff that you can follow along, or is it not really a lore-focused game? Because I've been enjoying games with some lore to them. Since Elden Ring doesn't provide... Sorry, since FromSoft doesn't really provide us with good lore. Something has to. For sure, a story-focused game. Good. World building is very interesting. Okay. Gotcha. Very fun, then. Very fun. We're going to be doing this weapon request, and for those who stick around, we got some Marbies on stream in a bit. For yesterday's gifties. Then we got some Night Rain later. Because who doesn't love some good old Night Rain? I have not been playing. But collaborative. Because it's fun. Marby sponsored by Say. Yes, Say did gift yesterday. How'd I end up liking Kazan? Also, welcome in Tanzer. Hope you're having a good day. Kazan, I approached Kazan wrong for a good bit of it because I just built I crafted one set early on and then just used that set for the rest of the game. I had no clue that you needed to be crafting progressively as, you know, time went on. So towards the end of the game, and I mean very end of the game, on Reese, it felt like we just weren't doing any damage, right? Had I crafted a better set, I think I would have liked that fight and the areas and stuff better. I still like the fight. Overall, I think it's a very fun concept and game. You know, they're taking souls and they put in some good systems in place for loot slop, right? So it didn't feel too much like bad loot slop. I liked it. I'd like to see more from them. But yeah, that was a me thing on the crafting one set and using that the entire game. 100% me. Over here, and chat's over here yelling at me because I had like 1 million coins. I didn't know what to spend them on. Rough around the edges, but the combat and boss designs are really cool in your honest opinion. Yeah. Like, maybe some of their map things they could have done a little bit better, but they were very generous, I would say, with like Blade Nexuses. You know, you'd get through a little tough section or an elite boss and then, or an elite enemy, and then immediately Blade Nexus. Like, you could really feel, I was like going through each map area and understanding like, yeah, there's probably a Blade Nexus here. And sure enough, there was. Full inventory because you didn't sell or dismantle anything. Yeah. Like, it's just this whole, you know, new system or just system that you're not used to, right? So you don't really know what to do with it. And if I wasn't playing it on stream, for sure, if I wasn't playing it on stream and I was just taking, like, my sweet-ass time with the game, I would have taken the time to sit there and read and do all the things. Probably grind extra, too, just for the fun of it. Definitely a game you could, like, sink your teeth into. Some of those levels at the end were just kind of like, oh, not this mob here, not that mob there, etc. It is so funny to me, though, that like an easier difficulty, since they have the difficulties in the game, an easier difficulty only changes your stamina, because like, yeah, if you just had more stamina, you could do so much to a boss in a single fight. You also completely zoned out during cutscenes, would maybe pay attention if you weren't streaming. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. The lore was nice. I liked the lore. Like, it's actually nice to have lore that you can track with and not just have it be cryptic every 2 seconds. It doesn't always have to be that cryptic. Just saying. I like that they gave Ozma a... Well, I guess he deserved being evil at the end kind of twist. Overall, though, fun game. I would still put Lies of P a bit above it. Just a bit above it. Because it felt like between the two, Lies of P, they haven't done as much systems-wise, you know? Like, it didn't seem like so much was going on. Or it doesn't seem like so much is going on, but it still is a well-functioning, well-put-together game. Whereas Kazan kind of accomplishes it with so many systems and things going on. And I like the simplicity. That being said, though, they did simplicity well with the weapon system. You just get 3 different weapon types. You can master a single one, use different ones for different situations, whatever. You have skill trees. You go for it. You didn't know about leveling in the Kazan memories for like 75% of the game? Oh, interesting. Yeah, see, like, it's just another little system here and there that you... Like, when you're really ready to play the game, you're just kind of skipping through cutscenes. Or dialogue, whatever. It was fun, though. I think if you're fine with, like, grinding in a Souls-like game, it's probably something up your alley, you know? Probably one on the same level as Crab Souls for you. Really? I'd put Crab Souls... Granted, I haven't played Crab Souls in a while, so maybe this opinion is a little outdated, right? But, like, Crab Souls gave me the Souls itch. Not an STD itch, mind you. But the Souls itch in a good way. So I'd probably put it above Kazan. Don't sus me. I was covering my bases. And itches. Just in case. But yeah, like, I'd probably put it a little bit above just because the vibes are so vibey for that game. Kazan felt a little bit like... I mean, the vibe is just, we are just going to be edgelords. And everything's edgy. Which is fine. In moderation. Any meat itchers? Chat, who up? Scratching they meat. Be honest. Raise your hand. Now's your time to shine. Don't poke fun at you. We're not poking fun at you. We're poking fun with you at your scratchy meat. As a community, say. As a community. Together. Fair, maybe same. They just hit for different reasons. Crab Souls was also developed by a much smaller studio. Much more unique in a Souls-like space. Yeah, that's fair too. Looking at the studio. You did talk about JOI on stream, to be honest. So the whole rating in community. I see. Glad to hear it. So I'm so glad with where this combo has gone. I haven't even been paying attention to the game. Do I have stones? I do, okay. Did we decide, chat? So we've decided on Bale as one of our bosses. Is there... What's another boss that we want to fight, chat? DLC's open. We fought Mesmer the past couple times, so we'll give him a rest. Melania we fought a couple times. She's getting a rest. Rolana recently, so she can get a rest. Balin, who else? Romina. Okay. Wait, no, didn't we fight Romina? No, we did not actually fight Romina for one of these recently. So yeah, we could do a Romina. Are we down for Bale Romina, chat? Bug a lady. Bug Jaja. Feels well, man, as in feels well, man, not was. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. Is this a strength scaler? I would guess this is a strength scaling weapon. Could somebody confirm or deny that? And I won't pick up the Dex Talisman. Or not Dex Talisman, Dex Tier. I mean, it feels big bonky, so like, surely it's strength. Sure, an interesting combo. Cool. We could maybe fight Red Wolf as extra. I know yesterday we got crazy with extra bosses, but we could fight him extra just to get the Frostweb Blade, since we can imbue this thing. I think that'd be pretty neat. It would help with Bale too, because Bale's just going to have a lot of HP. Almost 4 a.m. gonna lurk. Yeah, have a good one, Etho. Have a good one. Thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. Get some good eeps. $4 a.m. for you. Apparently, quality is BB, while strength is just B. So without imbuing it with anything... Actually, if I imbue it with frost, with cold, Floopy, what does the scalings get to? The strength, dex, and int. Because that's probably the plan. Probably. See across the board? Okay. Well, I have the strength talisman. I could then maybe get the dex talisman anyways. And then we just keep quality in the physic. Extra stats are extra stats. Don't mind it. Standard is CC. Okay, so it's meant to be quality. I like that. You can choose one way or the other. A nice casual hammer, indeed. Actually, is this a great hammer? It is. A great hammer that gets us money. Today is the Stonks run. So Liurnia is like nighttime as fuck right now. I can't see where I'm going. I'm sure I'll still find a way to wake up this dragon, I swear to God. Yep, every time. It's fine. We're fine. I'll grab these threes, and then we'll head over to EG and grab the threes on the way to him, as per the usual. The runs, or like the weapons that don't need 20 different talismans just to wield, are so good. Welcome in, Sarah. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. Should buy better lights? Wrong game. I know, actually. Where's the dredge upgrade? Where's my research parts, please? You know, this may be a mod already, but somebody should make a mod for Torrent that just gives them headlights. And do like a skill tree as well that takes it from like normal light bulbs to like LEDs and then the halogens, like those really super bright ones. The silliest fucking mod, but why not? If I want anything extra, how heavy is this? This is 8. If I put this on, it's 10. Blue Dancer may not be the best here. We can do Ritual Sword. We can do Green Turtle. I guess keeping Blue Dancer isn't bad. Feels a little bit like a waste, but we may be at like the minimum requirements. Not poisoned, let's go. Hello, Forks. They're just going on a walkies. Oh, but yeah, Floopy, you were asking about the command earlier, which I think you pulled up. Exclamation point Grace. Graces. It's there. We've got the reference. Good. We're not fighting Loretta today, surprisingly. I guess we've gone underground so much, but we've never actually fought the Moose. So Moose is kind of on the table for one of these runs. Okay, some free frost. I'll take it. Honestly, I could just forget about Red Wolf entirely. We do have the key. But like, is there an Ash of War that I would want to use on this thing? Appreciate it. Level up. Also, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I did see your message, but I was in a conversation. Night Rain does seem addicting. We'll play some Night Rain later, peeps. Sorry, some Day Sun later. Good old round of Day Sun. No, actually, if anybody is on PC and wants to play Night Rain later, the offer is open. Otherwise, we can do some solos, but we have a few people ready. We'll see who's around and awake at that time. And if we have a lot of people, we can just switch out. That's fine. Couple rounds, switch out, etc. For the vibes, it's a fun Saturday. Why not have fun? Whoop, whoop. Surely you will be alive. Don't overexert yourself, Whoopi. Especially after that day you stayed awake for like 28 hours. Or whatever crazy number. Okay, after we run through here... Hard to help, but you'll just get me killed. No, anybody's free to join. The goal is not winning, the goal is fun. If you want to have fun, feel free. Also, if you do exclamation point Steam code, you can add me as a friend on Steam. Go for it. I'll accept your requests at some point during the stream. Just makes it easier to like invite people that way too. Yeah, exactly. Death is content. You want to show up for content, feel free. Hell, I'll be dying a lot. I have not played that game much. Waiting. Longest goddamn elevator. Yeah, there we go. I'm curious, did I pick up everything for... And then there's 2 more here, good. Pick up some runes. Stone. Angry guy. Another stone. Oops. Don't mind me, just casually yelling for no reason. Press the wrong button. Waiting. Chad, I made myself some homemade chai today. It's very like, you know, discount store chai. But I'm not gonna lie, it was very settling. It was just so good. Tossed in some extra cardamom powder. Extra spicer too. It was good. Grab this and this. Okay, do not kill me. Do not kill me. Please, please. Let's go. Yeah, we should be good to go here. I just need to go to Caelid after this. Do I need anything major from Caelid? There's some stones to pick up. Otherwise, it's really just the fort, the source seal, and we're good to go. Excuse me, pardon me. They had no reaction at all. Good. I can buy the 1s and 2s. You know what? Let me buy afterwards. Let me go to Caelid first, just in case I lose this money. Agil, oh Agil. Get away from me. Oh, he still hit me. Ow. My toes. I got the longest loading screen. We're making it out of the loading screen today, chat. Don't worry. Guarantee. Actually, I don't know if I should guarantee. This game crashes a lot. Okay, I was a little bit early, but I did hear the sound faintly. Let me just sit here. You good? Okay, can we do the skip correctly? The survey says yes. Let's go. Oh, wait. Hold on. Don't celebrate too soon. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Somehow now that last bit is giving me more trouble than the first bit. And the last bit is like nothing. Comparatively. I don't really need that grace, but I guess just in case for some reason. If somehow we want to kill Radon, good grace for him. Also, I guess if you need anything from Caleb, another good general grace to grab. Whee! Some stones. Get the grace just in case, yes. Somebody's telling me, I think it was Graphic. Graphic was mentioning that, like somebody had done the analysis or whatever in bingo, and it's like each grace you get is a 12-second time thing, but it also saves you in case you die, obviously. Something like that. There's some stat out there. I don't know. Something with numbers. It is very interesting. Do we get poisoned? We actually didn't. Nice. We're striving and thriving. Yeah, we should be good. Just need this. And then let's go hit up EG. Actually, what I should do. Let me talk to Melina. And then we'll just hit up Hugh. Because, like, we'd have to go through this dialogue anyways. to set up the flasks. And I need to sell some things. Oh, I need to buy 1s and 2s. That's what I need to do. Right. I almost forgot.
You're surprised no matter. Why don't?
Okay, let's just sell our whole stock over here. Sure, good enough. Then I need a 1, 2 from over here. Or 1 smithing 1, actually, from over here. I'll get the pot too, because why not?
Are you here as a... I'm afraid of...
Okay, good. We've already abandoned Hugh. It's okay, though. He's got Roderica. He's doing fine.
I presume. I am an old soul, perhaps.
Okay, good. I did want to grab 1 extra thing. Since this is a quality weapon, we have the strength tier, like the physic tier. May as well grab the dex physic tier too. Would it be the worst of ideas? Alternatively, we could just put like stamina or charge attack in the physic, but I think the stats are kind of nice. A little extra damage can go a long way. Where is... There it is. Yeah. I thought I was lost. I was not lost. Hello, Forg people. Goodbye, Forg people. And now we go to EG again. Actually, doesn't really matter. But now we set up our flasks. And EG's here for the emotional support. Okay, good. Let's do strength and the dex. Put that there. Get some frost. Okay, good. That works for me. Time for Marge, chat. We're here. It's ready. I don't think I'm missing anything. Yo, Drew, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. The bean dealer himself. Yes. Not the bean stealer. That's Guppy's job. But yes, it is I. Hope you're doing well. Get staggered right at the end. Let's go. Okay, cool. Good damage. I'm liking it. Give me my talisman pouch. Just grocery shopped and now you get to eat bacon? Hell yeah, dude. Actually, I should add that to my grocery list. Okay, let me do Makar. We can get into Altus real quick. And then we can do our 2 bosses for today. Any Makars in the arena? There he is. The big boy. That was real good damage for an R1. Wow. Really? Okay, good. Got the frost. And he's dead. Is it this way? It is this way. Let's go. Chat, who here is a fan of tomatoes on a sandwich? I say this because I had a discussion with Miss Scoots prior to stream today. And we've come to the realization I am not a tomato fan. Tomatoes alone? Like tomatoes on a sandwich or something, you know? So you have like a burger, typical burger, and then there's just a tomato slice on there. I hate that shit. I just can't. But like I'm fine with tomato things, such as pizza, if you want to consider that. Or like a pasta or something like that, you know? But just raw ass tomato, a slice of it, I don't know. I just can't get behind it. Not a big tomato enjoyer. Yeah, I feel like it just kind of like soaks into the bread. The whole thing ends up just being tomato water. I think you get more offended by cucumber than tomato. Oh, like cucumber on a sandwich or something? Or just cucumber in general? Cucumber on a sandwich is an old choice, I will say. Not typical, at least. I also like don't mind a salad, but I don't necessarily like those little tomatoes in salad either. Okay, she died. Just like when you get a wrap or a kebab or something, the salad will have cucumbers. Sticking in, okay. Doesn't ruin it, but you could really do without it. Interesting. I wouldn't be mad to see a cucumber. I'd be more angry to see the tomato. I like tomatoes on a... It's the Burger King Whoppers for some reason, but otherwise you agree on the tomato thing. Weird texture or something. I think it's just weird to have like a cooked sandwich and everything else has like a texture that flows well. And yeah, like the tomatoes texture just doesn't really fit in with what's happening. Since we're kind of on a roll of just doing things here, let me just go to DTS and we'll kill him and I'll grab the Grace. Worst part of a burger, but you don't hate it. Okay, fair. How about pickles, though? Are we pickle people, chat? Are you, individually, a pickle person? On a sandwich? Specifically on a sandwich. Or burger or something. Okay, yes. Loud, yes. Pickles, yes. Okay, we got some pickle fans. You're a relish person, but not a pickle person. Really? That's interesting, because it's like... Is it because you just don't like the way that the pickles are usually cut? Or do you like the extra that's in there with the relish? You like them on their own, but not... Okay, okay. Interesting. Do you feel like it's the same thing with pickles in a sandwich as tomatoes in a sandwich then, Tanzer? Where it's kind of like turning the whole thing into this big... pickle circle? You just get like a bite of pickle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Interesting. I don't mind pickles on a sandwich, but if I, for whatever reason, like I've been at jobs, for instance, where like the closest food place, you'll probably just end up going there pretty often, and you get like the same sandwich and there's just constantly pickles in there. That kind of like wears on me, you know? I'm fine with it like a first time around. Some fast food sandwiches, first time around, maybe a couple times around. At some point, the pickles I can do without. But I don't hate it. I'd rather the pickles than the tomato. Could be more of an issue of just like having the same sandwich over and over again. You like tomato. You like that tomato doesn't add much flavor, but adds a mushy wet texture. I think a pickle's flavor is a bit too overpowering. But do you like the texture then? So is it like literally the opposite problem? Because yeah, like pickles, they're a little bit crunchier, so it's not as bad texture-wise. They're also just smaller, right? If tomatoes were maybe smaller, it wouldn't be so bad on a sandwich. I say that with an asterisk. Depends on the pickle. Okay, okay, fair. But like the way it is, people will just put the thickest cut of lettuce, or not lettuce, of tomato on things, and it just isn't the vibe for me. Give him a love tap. It's optional, but why not? Let's go. We're 3 for 3 on that. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. We have everything set up for capital in the nearby future. Now we need to port over to... Let's do Romina first. Yeah, we feeling Romina first, chat? Let me get my cursor in order. Thank you for the thingy. It's just so perfect. Oh, we have to do all the flags. There and true. bales. Okay, cool. And then we close out of that. All the map pieces, please. Only foods you don't really like are sweet, mushy vegetables. Yeah, actually, I'd rather vegetables were more salty or on the salty side than sweet. I can agree with that. And yeah, if they're like meant to be steamed vegetables, but they get too mushy, same thing too. You kind of want the crunch. So I ported literally where I was standing. Thank you, game. Romina. You know what? I keep doing this. Reopen. Actually give ourselves the scatoo so this isn't too painful. There we go. Let's see how good and or bad this is. Okay, the late roll is nice there. Whew. Just enough stamina, Jesus Christ. Good little strafe. Okay, she's bound to phase transition. I am running the fuck away. Yep. We're just gonna hide here. Okay, there we go. Ah. Okay, there we go. Oh, just a little bit on the edge there. Good attempt. Real good attempt. I maybe could have gotten a roll off. Maybe. Because it seemed a little sketch. But yeah, good attempt. We've got the poise damage. We don't have like the damage, but the poise damage is helping. Also the frost. And I kind of don't really want that on. Let's also change this to this. A little extra damage that way. Get away from that wall, please. Ah, get me away. Run. I was not looking at the HP. Run. Nice. Surprised we're even getting the riposte. Usually hose me harder. Holy camera spin. She's dead. Wow, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. Let's go. Not too bad. Bail. I can see this taking a little long. Just based off the damage on Romina at least. But we do have the frost. So, you know. Maybe. We at least have some good poise damage going on. Hi, Bale. Nice, got a stagger. Welcome in, Gam. Hope you're having a good day. Internet is cooked right now. Oh no. Oh. Oh, a little bit early. Okay, not a bad fight. It's just going to be a long one. Strap in, chat. It's just a long fight. What do you mean by your internet is cooked right now? Is it like in and out, unstable? Or actually just shutting off completely? Both are pretty annoying. Okay. Little bad on the stamina there. Very angry boy. Ah, the stamina got me. Well, then maybe I should change back. Because I'm doing a lot of very heavy moves. Let me change this talisman back. I think. Get a little regen here and there. Hi, Vale. Okay, almost got trapped on his tail. Welcome in, Marcos. Hope you're having a good day. Oh. Ooh. I'll take that stagger all day. Going pretty well. But he sure does love this move. Balaam, we already killed Romina. So he's our last boss into Capital today. Okay, don't get hit by random lightning. Please and thank you. Okay. I wasn't far enough in the front that I could just do like a run forward. Our roll there would have been fine. Our roll there would have been okay. I guess since the fight's long, let's maybe not test too many things. He is a tanky boy. And our weapon also just has no levels in it. Stuck by the jump R2 there. I think if I didn't hit the good leg and I hit the other leg, I don't know if he has differing I don't know if he has differing poise like resistances on his limbs. I know some of the other dragons work like that. I know he has differing damage things per limb. Damage and poise multiplier is normally the same. Not sure. Okay. Like they just be under the same category. Nice, another stagger. I'll take it. Welcome in, Jim. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well for you. He beat the run. Let's go. Well done, Domo. Oh, run. Oh, a little bit either early or just too, like, not in the right zone on that one. Welcome in, Faven. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. That may have been positional or just timing. Probably a mix of both, actually. Not a bad attempt, though. At least we remember how to dodge, like, most of his stuff. If it's 4 a.m., you can't sleep. Oh, no. Hopefully... Hold on. This man is lost. There we go. What happened to my roll? Alright, that was weird. Yeah, hopefully you get a good restful eep. Went to sleep 3 hours ago. You're cooked. Oh, I see, I see. Are you one of the people that once you take some form of sleep, you just simply just cannot go back? Because I gotta say, I am not that kind of person. If I wake up, I can just go back to sleep. And sometimes I may abuse that power. There we go. If you wake up, then it's over for you. You can go back to sleep once in a full moon. Very rare, gotcha. I don't know how I didn't die there. No, I think the timing was early on the death. Felt like I waited a good bit there, so maybe it was early. Yeah, you didn't even do the big laser from the sky stuff. Come back. Oh, so sketch. Nice, good stagger. Good frost. Another good stagger. Holy shit, another stagger. I'll take it. Ah. So much sketch. Another stagger. This may be it. I think that's it. Let's go, he's dead. Bye, Bale. You're a fun fight. He's dead. Not too bad. I think the saving grace there is the fact that this thing just has poise damage, you know? Hammer goes burr. Yeah, we had some good staggers at the end. We're just continuing. DTS is already dead too. Wow. They were level 11 with mid weapons, melted Nameless King. They were doing the last boss that died very fast. Iron Eyes arrows were doing over 1.5k damage. Really? That sounds like either they had the luckiest run in history or yeah, like they're hacking. Hope we're not spawning. We're just entering the capital very gracefully. You good? Like you'd have to have a real lucky run. I don't even know if it's possible though, really. It didn't hit you that the Iron Eye's name was Hakurai? Then it hit you, Hack. Does anything in Night Rain even do over like 700 damage? Maybe like a Raider can do that kind of damage. But like you're also trading off the speed or like bleed procs or something. But yeah, when you really think about it, you're not meant to be doing a lot of damage, just enough damage. Hilarious Ash did that one run, you swear? Yeah. I mean, that Ash of War is just goated, even in this game. So yeah, I think it's possible. But like 1.5k per Iron Eye arrow? Yeah. That sounds a little sketchy to me. Also hacker, right? That's just great. Tell me you're hacking without telling me you're hacking. You can see why they were hacking. The Iron Eye died 3 times. Oh, come on. You can't be hacking and die. At least, like, hack in the fact that you can't die so you can save yourself the embarrassment. Is the list updated with the weapon redeems? Potentially. I think the last one that we got. I can't remember. I'd have to like double check. Potentially. Not sure. Either way, it's not like anybody redeeming today will see their run anytime soon. We have so many runs to do, Chad. Just saying. But still, if you want your run to get it in fast. And you had Duchess with Reduvias and an Executor with Rivers turn Morgot into Mincemeat. Yeah, actually, the one or two times that I used Rivers of Blood with Executor, it was a really good run. Like, Rivers of Blood just worked out really well. Where's the level 1 bow? Oh, you mean the VODs for that, Faven? Or do you mean, like, redeem-wise? Because I'm definitely not doing a redeem for bows. Considering we did a whole run with it. Did we actually do level 1 bow? No, we did a bow run, though. And honestly, it felt like level 1. Hello, Godfrey. Say hi to you, too. We could do a level 1 bow run, though. Maybe. Potentially, chat. How do we feel about that? Got some damage on this thing. Definitely don't mind a run that requires patience. We've got that in the bag. Nice. Weapon redeem is next. Which weapon did you redeem? The serpent flail, right? Or was it something else? The one you guys are telling me explodes? Just took a mesmer break to be thrown right into it again. Did you play Liza P? Yeah, we did the DLC and everything. I really liked the DLC. Really enjoyed that DLC. I felt like they did solid by their fan base. Some unique bosses, interesting places, interesting lore tieback, good weapons. They know what they're doing. Good music, as for the usual. Welcome in, Eden. Hope you're having a good day. Liver beats more than your heart. I don't know if that's a good thing. Maybe. Maybe. Loving the game so far, but now you're just lost. Just did Romeo and you're in the area behind it. Lorenzo Arcade or whatever it is. Yeah. Just keep going through, Faven. Like, it's so linear, you really can't get, like, lost, if that makes sense. If the area itself doesn't feel linear, don't worry. You'll, like, see where you need to go eventually. The game's very linear. smack straight to that. Yeah, the arcade does have a lot of looping around. I would say Romeo's a good point in the game, Faven, and for anybody who's like curious about playing the game, Romeo's a good point. If you don't like the game up to Romeo, then you probably won't enjoy the rest of the game. Not for like the difficulty of boss, but just like the overall feel of the game. Yeah, kind of like a halfway point-ish. Blood move, yes. He's dead. Let's go. You feel like Market is the same point with Elden Ring? If you don't like the game by Market, just quit. Who would that boss be in Elden Ring, actually, chat? Probably Morgoth. Like, if you don't like the game up until this point, you're not going to like the rest of the game. For sure. Scared as shit of clowns? Like, any scary-looking clown, you get shivers down your spine? Didn't think you'd have to fight a whole metric fuck ton of them? You'll get past the clowns. You'll get past the clowns. So, like, if you can work through the clown bit, you'll be okay, but there is a bit of clowns. That is something to consider too, yeah. Guess it kind of depends on what ring bearers you chose to do. True, true. But like, I guess there's so much to explore in the game pre-capital, right? Without actually doing anything in Altus. That like, by the time you get to Altus, if you don't like the game, and you get to here, which is like the funnel point, you probably won't like the rest of the game. Or the DLC for sure. Is more what I was getting at. Jump scared by some evil-ass jester from the barrels in the wine cellar. Oh yeah, that dude just sucks, don't worry. Even if you know he's there, he still jump scares you. I hate that guy. Guess who just left the game after they died to the trolls in the mines and is joining again? It's also like after Morgoth, you just have a ton of running and then Fire Giant of all things. True, yeah. Like if you didn't really like the exploration, especially, it wouldn't be great. Or if you didn't want to do all that exploring to then get to another boss, who's just a whole different kind of fight, right? Because he's giant. You're not gonna like it. Then there's duo and Farum and parkouring. Honestly, before Morgoth, I'd say DTS. Like, if you're not liking the game up till DTS, probably also not going to like the rest of the game. Again, because he's just like a hard funnel, hard wall boss for the game. Load, please. Okay, there we go. You're sitting at a church so these dudes can't join a new game until you die. Ain't no way. Elden Ring is weird for you. You like the base game and the DLC is good, but everything past Renala is just more of a chore to you than a fun video game. Everything past Renala, like even Renala was sometimes too fast, too quick. But anything after that? Really? But would you say you enjoy the game overall? Like if you're not separating it into the sections that you are? They ignored the initial camp, went straight to the mine, and died to a troll. Somehow that's your fault. I'm so glad Night Rain doesn't have like a built-in chat feature of sorts. People would be mauling, dude. You did, truly did a strength build, arcane build, dex build, torch only run. Okay, nice. You just feel like the rest of the game's a chore. That's fair. I do still have the opinion that like they could have scoped down this game a little bit and it would have been fine. Some of these areas, like we're in mountaintops right now, some of these areas could have been a little shorter, smaller, and it would have been perfectly fine. Once you played the DLC, you just never hopped into it since. You just avoid the DLC. That's also fair. A lot of things in the DLC are just kind of out to get you. I can see people generally just not wanting to play for the DLC. Or even like doing a lot of the DLC and just not doing Consort, for instance. He can just be annoying. Like straight up frustrating and annoying. I need the bell bearing. You live in the DLC for one reason and one reason only. Yeah, see, that's the thing too. There are redeeming factors. Like Mesmer would be cool. Midra's peak. Bale is peak. Other than like those three, everybody else is kind of like a lower tier. For me at least, right? Dismount. There we go. Some weapon types that just don't work on Consort. Yeah, that's fair. Consort was better after the nerf. I agree. Like, of all the things, I think that cross shop, it was just a bit much for everything else going on. To have a really well, like, designed boss. Not about it being, like, tough or anything, just if you're jotting down stats of a boss or something, the cross drop being what it was maybe a little bit too much. And he's already, a lot is going on, you know? He falls under that category. Hey, yo, Yeepers, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day yeeping it up. He is correct, chat. We are close to the Yeepers portion of the run. I know he only sent one emote, but that's everything he said in one message. Did you use Dragon Hunter Katana? Dahagaka? Yes. It was like, wow, what a fight. Yeah, that weapon specifically. Unlike Bale, you do get more of a cinematic experience. So explored a lot of the DLC areas where you could. Most of the time it was just an open plain with nothing to do. Maybe a nighttime boss or something, but didn't care enough to try in the night. Yeah, that's fair. And a lot of people had that complaint too, who still are fine with the game and DLC and stuff. The feeling of it just being a little bit empty. It's very valid. Chat, the Gamba started. It's happening, it's happening. Bet your beans, bet your beans. We're gonna kill a staff of the guilty lady. One of those fire ladies. 3 times, she drops a 2% drop chance. Staff, you're voting on whether or not we will get it. What do you think? It's your chance to win or lose some beans. Go, go, go. Quick, quick, quick. Go quick. Open world games are just kind of empty. Yeah, I guess so. But like, this game isn't so empty, right? If they had just taken what they have here and scoped it down, it would have felt much more full. DLC as well, too. Like, DLC didn't need so many areas to just run to and find nothing at the end of the rainbow. It could have been smaller. I don't think anybody would have complained about it just being a little small, but densely packed. ISP is just kind of a breath of fresh air. Game feels full. Yeah, feels packed. And like, that's the approach that they took, right? They kept it very... Like the Lies of P devs, they kept it very small. They kept it linear. They kept it within their lane, essentially. And they're giving you quality rich areas. I think the DLC is mostly a good side. The coast is a bit whatever. I don't like that the coast is so pretty and it's just like one of the, I don't know, most useless areas to go to. Other than Putrid at Night-ish and maybe Dancing Blades. There's like some cemetery shades walking around and a ghost flame dragon. And then the demi-humans. So like, you know, big whoop the coast. Supposed to be Limgrave size, you think? I think they're worth DLC. Had some scope creep. Yeah. Limgrave size may have been too small. I think. But like a Limgrave Kalid size? Limgrave Kalid Liurnia size? Potential? Okay, chat, here we go. It's happening. First attempt. She didn't die. Hold. She dropped us a whole lot of nothing. Okay, second attempt. Coming up. You still have a chance, believers. Don't give up hope yet. Second attempt. Okay, she didn't drop anything the second time around. Believers, it may be over, but we'll see. Love watching the challenge runners first DLC playthrough on YouTube and seeing the reaction to the size. Yeah, it is definitely bigger, I think, than people expected. And she dropped us a whole lot of nothing today, chat. Doubters, you have won. Good job, Doubters. Ripperoni to the believers. Thank you for your kind contribution to the Doubters. They need something in their lives. And you provided it. Game the size of the DLC with bigger, more complex legacy dungeons would have been perfect. Yeah, actually, Chancer, I agree. Oh. I didn't realize you could get dismounted there. Can't believe Jeepa is a doubter on the Jeepa drop. He's always a doubter, yeah. Although every once in a while, sometimes he does feel in the mood to believe. I think he's just running the odds. Just how it is, exactly. I picked up the bell bearing. I just need to level the weapon. Let me get to the grace. Yo, Arwen, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. You know, we made pretty decent time so far. We've killed Romina and Bale. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Pretty good day, just a long one. Yeah, that's fair. Day was pretty relaxing, actually. Also, a weapon redeemed for a Dahugaka. Any Dahugaka fans? Any Dahugaka at all? We have an all caps emote, Poopy. Yeah, there you go. There's the fans. Talisman pouch. Need at least this much of this and the full set of this. I think that was an underpromise on deliver on Miyazaki's part. It's hard to say. Like, I do like that they went really big with it in a lot more ways than just like actual size of the DLC. Like even visuals, aesthetics, the music choices. DLC can be very cinematic. I like that they just went for it. But they could have also gone for it and not like left us with empty spots. Why'd they say it would be that size? Maybe just to like, you know, give everybody that shock factor. DLC has more bosses than a Dark Souls game. True, actually. Actually. Who knows what went on? I am curious too. Actually, yeah, there we go. They tend to be modest. Yeah, yeah. They do like being cryptic. Keeping you guessing, keeping you on your toes. Michael Zaki claimed base Elden Ring would take 40 hours for first playthrough. Ain't no way. Who's not spending like at least 60 hours? Unless you're just trying to rush it, in which case you're ruining your own experience. Come back, you're so big, you can just squish me. He's a liar, liar, pants on fire. That was a sketchy roll. Oh, not the ball. Come on, man. Okay, we're fine. Wonder how many foot enthusiasts the fire giant crushed, actually. They should keep that as a global stat, not how many people died in Night Rain. Just how many people get crushed by fire giant's foot. Not another one. Come on. Tell me, where are we in this arena right now? Okay, surely that'll just dissipate. We'll just pretend it will. Damn, it got like all the way over here. Nice, good boys. Good poise. Please just die. There we go. Cool. Play a lot of Souls likes. Ashen, Amnesia, Mortal Shell, Remnant 1 and 2, The Surge, but Lies of Peak so far takes the #1 spot. Looking forward to more there. Yeah, me too. And I guess they've kind of like alluded to a second game, right? Slash confirmed it, slash let it, slash whatever. I'd be looking forward to another game. I am also curious if the people who made Kazan will do another one too. That wasn't a bad one. They could stand to put a little bit like less in their game, but still good, still good. Another Craft Treasure is also kind of peak. Yes, they got the vibes so right in that game. Steel Rising 2, the cutscene game. Eventually, Jeepa, it's coming. It'll happen. Talk to Melina. Hello, Melina.
Ice world and death. Are you to commit? Don't let my hand.
Okay, cool. Hey, who up? Cardinal sinning? Any cardinal sinners in the chat room? Now is your time. Please rise. Please show yourself. Raise your hand even. Have a good time getting food, Eepers. Get something yummy. Welcome in, Sightlines. Hope you're having a good day. My existence was a sin. Well done, sinners. I'm proud of you. Wish there was a lighter emote. Are there none? Like none at all? There's bound to be, right? It's almost like an emote for everything. Okay, there we go. One that people have. I feel like maybe there is one. Then again, who knows? There's gotta be like a people lighter or something. Hello, Lancy X. Clone. Okay, good. Let's run over. He's not going crazy. Cool. My frames are dropping. Always in the spot. I don't know what it is about that little area. Every single time I go through there, it must be like unloading and reloading a whole new zone. Okay, good. Sneak 100. Okay, I'm just gonna guess, with this being a great hammer and all, that like 2 Charger 2 should do the job to stagger Noble and Apostle. And we'll probably use that approach. Let me keep a couple flasks. Go hit up Kale, the mans. Hello, Kale. Hello. We're here for like the same purchase. Okay, there we go. Seven pots should be fine enough, I think. It's dual time. Oh, let me make sure I have the parry shield on. Yeah. Just in case. Also, I've had another talisman slot this whole time. Sure. Why not this? Welcome in, Nix. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well for you. Wait, I never equipped the pots. Hold. Did I get both of them? I did. Hell yeah. I just realized we probably could have put wild strikes on this thing. Oh well. Charger 2 works fine enough. I maybe could have thrown that pot there. Actually. Okay, cool. That works. Nice. Goodbye. Yeah, I'll say so far the damage on this is a little bit low overall, but the stagger's really good. Stagger's making up for it. Excuse me. Yump over here. It's warmer than you'd like, but you'll live. And by warmer, you mean 70 to 75 degrees. You want your cold fog back? How hot does it get where you are right now, Nix? Is that like the peak of your hot temperatures? Because that doesn't sound too bad. I think like an 80 or something wouldn't be too bad either. Depending on the humidity. It can get hot in some areas. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. We lived before, could get over 100 in the summer. That's kind of like where, or the same kind of temperature as where I live. It gets above 100 at times with some heavy humidity. So it's a time. That being said though, it's been kind of cool here lately. Do the yumps. Okay, cool. Yump. And a yump. And a yump. And a yump to the side. And we're good to go. Can't handle humidity at all. Very California spoiled. Fair enough. One of my major concerns with humidity in places is like just your house, you know? Feeling like everything's just damp inside of your house or like where you live. Since everything's made out of like drywall and whatnot, it just feels like, I don't know, sketchy at times. Not that it actually is, but it just feels sketchy. Also the fact that you constantly have to take a shower. think I'll change anything. In college in New Jersey, had to deal with humidity and feeling like you took a shower in your clothes as soon as you step outside. Yeah. Yes, relatable. It stinks too, because like you feel very clean and fresh and stuff, and then you're immediately sweating. Hello, big doggo. Look, Chet. Big dog. Recharger 2. Should get a stagger here in theory. Okay, here for sure. There we go. Oh, that was so weird. Okay. He immediately went into the AoE. Interesting. Oh, you have to ask, did I find a home for the dredge doggo? I did not actually, no. I was so ready to just end the game at that point, Sinus. So we just kind of ended the game, but we kept the doggo in our storage. So the doggo just stays with us forever. Forever and ever. Which is probably a good enough home. I did check around though. Like I even checked the builder, some different NPCs, etc. And didn't seem like anybody mentioned the dog whatsoever. We would have had to check further. Did I bin dredge? Well, we finished it. We finished like the base game. Or the basic game, I should say. It's not too long of a play. Not too long. Oh, you give it to the research lady. I didn't even check with her. That makes sense though. Because she's just kind of like alone over there. I wasn't sure if there was a NPC that we just didn't find, you know? Because that would have taken a lot of searching. Okay, too far away, that's okay. And then he gets stuck on that. I should roll backwards. Actually, I keep trying to roll through that. I think I should just roll backwards. He's got such a wide sweep, like, maybe the backwards would be better. I also need to trust... So you can just do a back step if you get the scripted start on the phase 2. I keep doing the back step and then running extra, but that is kind of ruining it for me. You could even do a jump, I believe. Oh, he has the zoomies. The immediate stagger. Stuck on his big head. No. Okay, this should be fine and not send me into the phase 2. Please don't. Oh, well, rip the script. Anyways. I'm coming, I'm over here. Get absolutely big bonked. Alright, now for the real challenge. Mr. Gideon. Hammers are just the best weapon class. Yeah, they really are. You can fuck up 7 ways to Sunday. But as long as you have a hammer, you're fine. Or a lot of bleed, I guess. If it's a bleedable boss. Bleed hammer. True. Yes. You could just have bleed on the hammer and then you've got the best of both worlds. I don't mind like claws though. Claws also just kind of do the job without needing the stagger, you know? They're just so quick with it. But the claws that are in the game, at least, they all have pretty good scaling, good damage. Can't go wrong with a set of claws. Great stars, your beloved. The fact that that one heals you, too, is just good for a normal build. Don't really get the benefits on a level 1, but, like, normal builds? Hell yeah. Okay, I don't really have a plan. We're just kind of sending it.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your strength, but alas, none shall take the throne. I guess high hopes for us. Continue to strive. On to eternity.
Ooh, if only. Okay, I was getting real sketchy with the phalanxes there, but I had good timing. You got the triple rings of light in Night Rain today, and you can see why Gideon likes spamming it. Ooh, did you get like a boss on one of the nights that's like a bunch of enemies around? That would probably work really well on a boss like that. Especially if you have like people playing with you and they're drawing the aggro away. You just kind of sit in the side and just like triple rings. That'd be kind of fun. Oh, if only I didn't roll into the fire there. My big mistake, though, was going for another R1. That was the big mistake. That was the big oopsie. Damn, good tries on the Scoopy. You were both late, apparently. Doing solo and don't remember what bosses you had. Knowing your luck, it was probably Wormface. Is Wormface strong against Holy? Or is he weak against Holy? Or does it not really matter? That wouldn't be bad, though, for that boss, since there's, like, other things in the arena to get the Deathblight, things. You have some delay, so you're not super surprised. Okay, fair enough. Yo, a whole thing. Give me that backstab, hell yeah. Look at this guy trying to get away from me. This poor man. Oh no. We did him dirty, Chad. Oh no. We're base resist, Holy. Okay, I see. Poor Gideon, dude. Oh, deserved. Earned even. Rip bozo indeed. This man just like rolled away from us into the corner. He was so scared. If my day wasn't going well before, it's definitely going well now. Just seeing that happen. The entire run, you thought the Night Lord was weak to Holy, but it was weak to Lightning. Oh no. Is it because you like misread the little symbol? I felt like they could have visually made those symbols for Lightning and Holy a little bit better. Like, I know there's a visual difference, but like you have to kind of zoom in to see the visual difference sometimes. They look way too similar, yeah. The lightning is super bright. I guess so, but like they could have just been like different colors or just more lightning or something around it. Because I think there's going to be plenty of people who like can't quite tell the difference. And they have to like really squint. Yeah, they could have made it red for like Ancient Lightning. I agree. At a glance, they look too close. Yeah, and you're like in a rush is the thing. Okay, I tried to go for a Charge R2 there. So I went for it early and I did not get to the right spot. All the spinnies today. Should be okay to do this. Unless he frosts. Okay, no, we're fine. My stamina. Jeez. Okay, that was a little sketchy. My stamina was so close. We literally got saved by Green Turtle there. Nice. He's dead. A little sketchy at the end. I did make that one mistake, but yeah, overall, good fight. Good fight. I maybe still could have gotten that Charger 2 off. Maybe. It's just a little slow, but not too bad. Radigan time, and he is weak to strike. I'm curious to see this damage. Oh god, my eyes! Somebody help me, Chad. My eyes. I see. Okay, I did the double roll there in case he went for the fast swing out of the teleport, but he didn't. Good old poise damage. Nice. Waiting. A melee move just for me. You shouldn't have. Really, you're kind of throwing. Damage is okay. Not the worst. Wait, hold on. Did I ever upgrade? Chat, I don't think I upgraded this weapon. After duo. Hold on. So welcome in, Tolo. Are we having a good day? Guys, I don't think I upgraded this weapon. So watch out, chat. There's a mod. Be careful. Should get Elven Stars here, I think. Yeah. Not forgetting to upgrade the weapon. Me, I have a question. That was mean. Come back. A good move. I love it. Welcome in yet again, Hava. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, let's check. I didn't upgrade it. Oh, god damn it. Every time. Yump. And a yump. And a yump. He's flying. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Let's go upgrade the weapon and then we can see the damage. They're calling him the guy who forgets to upgrade the weapon. I know. It's always after duo because they drop the bell bearing, but like you're just in go mode, you know? Planned indeed. See? So that was the damage without the upgrade, chat. Now we'll see it with the upgrades. All calculated. Early. So beyond the test. Yeah, we have money. Actually, I don't think that's enough money. Hold on. We need tons of the money. Tons and tons and tons. Exclamation point in jungle. I need at least 10 and then just the 9. Yeah, they are a bit pricey. Good thing. Good thing we popped runes. Your brain broke for a second. Did you ever play League of Legends, Dancer? I'm wondering if that's where your brain went to for some reason.
Oh, no.
Pink names 1. Goated. Based. Well done. Okay, now. No, thank God. Yeah. Good for you, Tanzer. Good job. Everyone who hasn't played League, good job. I'm proud of you. Okay, I do remember. I think we did like 600 something on this first charge or two last time. How much did we get this time? It's only a few levels, really. Yeah, 700. Well, the damage is really good. That was awkward. I know, sheesh indeed, right? Yep, I sure have never played that game. Not you. Sure thing, Floopy. Let's see on Elden Beast. It was like 300 something? Okay, maybe it wasn't 300 something. Hold on. It's a lot more. Haven't played in at least a year. See, that's too little time. That's too little time, Bloopy. Mods permaban him. Kidding. Please don't. Is League the one that's based on Hearthstone? Is it actually? I don't think so. It's the one that's based on Dota, I guess. Oh, run! Dota these nuts low got him. Good job, Chad. He's flying again. Surely this will stop soon. There we go. Oh, not this move. Run! The fire, oh no! Aha! Sketch. Come back here. Uh-oh. Ran kind of right into him. Do not like this boss. Eldebeest has like the worst of it with the running away. Like I complain about Fire Giant. Eldebeest, you know, in like a RNG like that, yeah, he's just horrible. They call this guy an Elden Ring streamer. I know. We're washed, chat. We're washed. Back it up. Go home. We're washed. Washed. Chat, why did it Night Rain add Elden Beast as an int build? You feel like Augur's better? I haven't fought Augur enough to make a decision on that, but I can see it. I can see them just doing a little bit better. Does he do rings right away? He will. Oh, you gotta stop with the fire. Come back. I didn't want to stagger him there, but I also did not want the boys to go away. Maybe an R1 would have been fine. It's so sketchy. We're alive, we're alive, we're alive. We're alive. That was a whole lot of stupid. Just a whole lot of stupid. Also, exchange point skeeps. Run. Run. He's flying again. Oop. I rolled like an hour too early. That was my own bad. 100% my own bad. Good message, True. Tolo, can we pin that message? That's exactly the mood. Oh, Skeepa, not Skeeps. There you go, Chad. Exactly. This is what you get when you show up. Alright, surely this time Elden Beast won't just run away at the worst times. Lovely cat checks. I don't know what we're cat checking, but good job. Wahas as in Wahas, not feels well, man. So true. Stupid message. Oh, the emote names. You gotta love it. Oh, the stamina. No, I was trying to bait out the Elden Stars. I should have waited. Oh wait, hold on. Still hasn't done it. Oh, we're just doing all the running. I see. Ah. He was blocking me. Okay, that really needed to be a good roll. Good job, us. Yeah, there we go. Should be it. Hello? Hold. He's dead finally. Let's go. That one miss scared me a little bit. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. First try indeed. Honestly, time-wise, we did really good today because we killed Bale and Romina for our capital access. That's not too bad. We were shamovin'. Especially considering how, like, tanky Bale is. That is Celebrant Skull, though, chat. We didn't really take advantage of the money aspect of it, but I mean, it's a good extra. Otherwise, it's just a great hammer. It works out. Let's do a weapon grading system, and for those who are still around, we have some Marbies. Who's ready for some Marbies? Let me get out of here. Marbies from yesterday's donos. Marbies indeed, yes. We had enough subs yesterday, but I didn't do it yesterday since we were a little bit tight on the time. And then after that, some night rain. Sorry, some day sun. Yes, we're just going with that joke today. Alright, cool. What is this? Celebrant. Always pauses here for like no reason. Go. Okay, reach of the weapon. You're really not missing that much. It's about the size of a colossal weapon. Great hammers, they're pretty big. So like, it's a 5. Moveset wise, you're not really falling too short. It would be in very niche situations, so like a 4-ish. Everything's very solid on it. If you're doing a lot of rolling and you're doing like a lot of roll R1s, those will miss. Or those could tend to miss. Just because roll R1s on great hammers aren't the best sometimes. But the general reach of this thing was good. Speed-wise, it's not the slowest thing in the world, and we were still getting enough like heavy attacks off for staggers on a lot of these bosses. Jump attacks too. I think this Great Hammer is one of the shortest Great Hammers. Is it actually? I could kind of see that. I know the one from the DLC isn't great either for reach. Black Steel Hammer. Speed-wise, I think I'm putting this at a 3. Mostly for the R1s. The R1s are really helping this out. Otherwise, like anything in the R2 set is kind of slow. But the R1s help you keep that huge poise from like a charge R2 or a jump R2 or whatever pretty easily. And if the boss just seems too fast, you can just do R1s and be perfectly fine. You're still getting good damage and poise mixed in. The 4th shortest? Okay, so it's not like the shortest. It didn't feel too short. I didn't feel like I was missing that often. Poise-wise though, this is a 5. Without question, like if there was a 6 over here, it'd be a 6. 85. Yeah, solid weapon. Solid weapon. Took down Bale rather fine for being unupgraded at the time, etc. Let's see. Great Hammer Standard. Moveset. Big Bonk. The money-making mechanic is cool, but not... I want to say, actually, hold on. Is cool. What is cool? This is smithing. So it's goaded. Anything else? Just heavy poise damage. Big poise damage. Damage, when in doubt, just R1. Cool. Good enough for me. Let me update the list for you all.